What's going on? Representing the 305 by way of how I live. My name is LMS. I'm the motherfucking CEO of Art of War. We about to get on some real nigga time.
How are you fellas recording this? Tape or wire?
Tape.
The real reason I'm no longer a part of GrindTimeNow is one word. And it's a word that you in the battle rap community, if you haven't been paying attention, you should pay attention. The word is monetization. Alright, what is monetization? Well, when you have a YouTube channel and it's a popular one, Google, if you have a Google account, and YouTube will actually provide incentives for you to keep providing entertainment that keeps turning into views and keeps turning into business for them. So they'll actually monetize your views, meaning anytime you've seen some popular YouTube channel videos or any battles or anything like that, and you see advertisements or commercials in the beginning, if you ever ask yourself what's up with the commercials and the advertisements on YouTube, well, that's money right there. All of those ads and all of those advertisements, and anytime you ever click on them by accident, or anytime you ever go to a website and use one of the products or the services there, that is actually giving money back to the YouTube channel. If they have a bank account and if they have everything set up and have everything in place, their channel is actually generating money. Now, why did I leave GrindTime because of that? Well, because the business model that GrindTime gave me, and I'm only speaking on my experience, I'm not speaking for anybody else and shit, but the business model that they gave me was that I threw the event. Me being the general manager, I would throw the event, I would schedule the battles. It was up to me to make the battles happen. Whether I had the money to pay for every single one of the battles or however I had to make the money to pay for the event to go down, that was on me. Now, whether or not I made any money, whether or not I recouped all my expenditures, all my losses and everything from the event, that didn't matter. It was still on me to edit the battles, put the battles together, and then have them sent over to be uploaded on Direct's channel. And those battles would get uploaded onto Direct's channel, a channel that's monetized. And whether or not I made any of my losses at the event didn't matter. Those battles were still going to get uploaded and put up onto a YouTube channel that was going to make money. And I was not going to see any of that money. That money that was generated by the YouTube channel, I don't see any of it. So whether or not I lost a whole shitload of money putting together the battles, it didn't matter. I was still going to have to edit those battles, get those battles edited, pay an editor, do whatever, get those battles sent over to Direct, or over to Maddills or whoever was running Direct's channel, and then those battles would get uploaded, and those battles would be making money on the views, and none of that money I would be seeing, not even to go back into the money that I spent, or not even to go back to pay me for putting the battles together. See, that's the whole gist of it. That's where the fuckery comes in. You get what I'm saying? What you basically have there is, for every battle or for every event that I'm doing, that's a whole shitload of battles, that's hundreds of thousands of views that are going to be generated, and money that's going to be made, hundreds of thousands of dollars that's going to be generated that won't be going back to either pay for the battlers, you know what I'm saying, to help them recover their costs, because those battlers spend their own money to come out and battle at these events. You get what I'm saying? They don't even get reimbursed any of it. So no money going back to the battlers, no money going back to me, no money even going back into the division to have a budget for the division so that me as a general manager wouldn't have to come out of pocket to pay for those fucking battles. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to come out of pocket. I'd just be running the division, and whatever money I make at the door, that's cool. You know, whatever money is made off the battles is going back to GrindTime. You know what I'm saying? I would just have to pay, you know, to use the logo or to use the trademark or something like that. My next step, as far as Art of War, we're making Art of War a legit company. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Juice from High Grade Apparel TV. Shout outs to Knowledge Medina. Shout outs to Indie Rock. We're making Art of War a legit company. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that the mistakes that have happened with GrindTime, as far as my experiences with GrindTime, I don't know what the other deals were with other GMs or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? you can find that out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But it's not hard. You know, people will tell you if you talk to them. You know what I'm saying? But my next step is just to make sure that with Art of War as a battle league and stuff like that, and as a company, that we do everything right and do it so that we can put on bigger and better events. You know what I'm saying? And actually be able to do things for these MCs that, you know, people haven't really been thinking of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people have to stop looking at this as just a niche culture, or look at this as some shit from, you know, like a hobby or something like that, or some community grassroots organization. People need to start looking at this as a business. You know what I'm saying? These cats are competing in leagues, they're getting wins and loss records. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're putting money on the line. This shit is a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive sport. You know, it's prize fighting, however you want to call it. It's battle rap meets UFC. It's people need to really start thinking outside of the box of just a little thing for the culture aspect, and look at it from an aspect of these cats are competing. You know what I'm saying? And we owe it to them, not just as a culture, but as a business and as a competitive organization, or any sort of competitive thing that, you know, is generating loads of money and is generating loads of capital and loads of interest, that's really making, you know, actual stars out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Music industry execs and a lot of people are saying that this battle rap format has really changed the game. We need to start utilizing that. We need to start really utilizing the full potential of this, and I don't think that's been tapped. I think a lot of the potential of Grind Time has been squandered. You know what I'm saying? It's been pissed away, and it's time to look forward, man. It's time to look to a new day and age. It's time to learn from the mistakes of the past and really look forward to building something bigger and better. And that's what we're going to be doing with Art of War. Believe that. My advice to them: get your agreements in writing. You get what I'm saying? Get anything that you're promised in writing. Make sure that you have it in writing, signed, approved, notarized. You know what I'm saying? Cover your ass. You feel me? No pause. Like, fucking, you need no pause for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cover your ass. Make sure that you're covered. Make sure that everything you need or you require to battle or to run battles for that company, get it in writing, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're not having to come out of pocket to throw these events. You get what I'm saying? Because the name of the game, the word of the day is monetization. These battles, these views are making money for the company. So if you're not seeing any of that money from the company, then you do not need to be coming out of pocket for these battles. You get what I'm saying? That's the way this works. You're supposed to be making whatever money you're making at the door for the event, and that should be you, because at the end of the day, those battles are generating money. So whether or not you're getting any money for those battles, cool, but you shouldn't be coming out of pocket for them. So get your shit in writing. Get all your shit covered, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your I's dotted, your T's crossed. Just make sure that from a legal standpoint and just from a common sense standpoint, man, that you're not getting taken for a fool. That you're not throwing events and coming out of pocket for battles that are going to be generating money on a channel that you're not going to see any money from. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm fucking doing this, you know what I'm saying, is because the way that, you know, I was quote-unquote kicked out of Grind Time, which I wasn't fucking kicked out of Grind Time. Let's get that motherfucking clear. I was not kicked out of fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? The agreement was not fulfilled. The requirements were not fulfilled. So I couldn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm doing this is because the way it was put out, it was made to look like I did something that was fucked up. And the reality is nothing could be further from the truth. I've done everything for Florida for the past 2 fucking years that nobody else was doing or was willing to do, which was throw events. Even if I had to start a fucking YouTube channel and a battle league from scratch, you know what I'm saying? And regardless of what I had to do, whether it was dealing with the comments from anybody that was just hating on the league or hating on, for just hating the hate, you get what I'm saying? Nobody was willing to do this for the past 2 years. That's what I've stepped up, and that's what I was willing to do. So I wasn't 86th or kicked fucking out of anything involved with Grind Time. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason I'm doing this is because of the fact that the way it was made to look, I had to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? And like any other person that's involved when it comes to money and shit like that, there's always that fine line between, you know, keeping it real and dry snitching and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't want to say anything for a minute, you know? But when a motherfucker says, oh, the only thing LMS has done is put together a couple of battles, you know, no, my involvement with Florida has been for the past 2.5 years. If you faced me when it came to battling in Florida, whether it was over a beat or even on some acapella shit, if you faced me, there was a good chance I beat you. You know what I'm saying? There's only a couple cats that I could count on one hand that beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, consistently in a format or anything like that. So that's number one. That's just on some battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just on some MC shit. You know what I mean? Shit, from the past 2 years though, as far as organizing battles and as far as keeping motherfuckers, you know, active and throwing events and keeping cats interested in what was going on in Florida, shit, man. That's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just put together a couple of motherfucking battles. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just come out of the scene out of nowhere and just been some flash in the pan nigga. Fuck all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I've been here doing the fucking job that nobody else was willing to do, which is keep Florida niggas active and battling and keep motherfuckers interested in battling in Florida. So, you know, shout outs to everybody that has supported me, you understand? That has supported Art of War, you know what I'm saying? From, you know, Commission Productions and On Your Ass, you know what I'm saying, to fucking even the Cat Callous and Rugged and Johnny Storm and My Verse, you know what I'm saying, and everybody, you know, from the north side of Florida that's been showing us so much love, and the central side of Florida and everybody, you know. Thank you for that. But yeah, I had to do this just to make sure people understand that, you know, the nature of the game of how people were being robbed had nothing to do with events at the door or anything like that. I mean, it had something to do with money and stuff like that being taken at the door as far as other events, but really the name of the game where the corruption lies and where the shady business practice lies is in monetization of the views that go up on the main channel. You know what I'm saying? That's money that is being generated by the battlers, but the battlers aren't seeing it. You know, even when it comes to just helping them reimburse their flights and their travel, or whether it came to just fucking, you know what I'm saying, funding the divisions themselves so that the cats who run the divisions wouldn't have to come out of pocket and suffer losses when they should have never had because the channel was generating views anyway. And that's what it is. Tune into the Art of War. Tune into LMS 305 on Twitter, YouTube. You already know what time it is. Federal Ranger, Commission Productions, On Your Ass. My name is LMS, the Art of War 305. Motherfucker, we are in here. You heard? We out.